My name is Todd.
My name is Berlin.
My name is Matthew.
My name is Brittany.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Barbie.
My name is Lance.
My name is Hyro.
Dominique.
I was teased, basically. For being different, for being born a boy and being very feminine. At that time, it was I was teased. I was called faggots and gay and all types of things. But teachers even did it. I will never forget. I was in 3rd grade and we had a substitute teacher. And she picked on me. Like, she just picked on me and she was like, oh, he's gay, in front of the whole class. And they were like laughing. Mind you, this is in Mississippi. And I was put in isolation for nothing.
I have a very open family, so for me it was like, okay, if I like boys, I know it's not going to be an issue, you know? But then when I'm in school, I would see other kids being bullied, you know, just because they were perceived as being gay. So for me, I was like, maybe I should just keep to myself and, you know, just get out of here and, you know, leave it at that.
In middle school, I was questioning myself because a lot of people weren't gay, except for these 2 girls, and I was like, man, I want to be like them, so open. But in high school, that's when I felt like it was the right timing, because it was like a new beginning. As a lesbian, people consider it more easier to take in than a guy for some reason.
Like early elementary, where people were, well, I was going to school and I was being ridiculed or made fun of because of the way I acted, and I didn't quite understand it at first. You know, people were saying, oh, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. I didn't know what gay was. I was just a child living my life.
I was the only out gay male in my school, though, at the time. And there wasn't a positive response to it. But I guess we always felt like they were afraid that things would get volatile because of people being open about their sexuality. It really is a challenge. It's a real challenge, especially when you want to dress a certain way or look a certain way or when you speak a certain way, you know.
But at the time, I still pretended to be masculine. And then when I got towards the end of sophomore year, I guess the 2nd semester of sophomore year, that's when I decided to blossom. So that's when school got a little rough. One time, I was late for gym class, and I was running, and someone threw a full 2-liter bottle of Pepsi at me. Because, you know, it's hard, and people don't understand that it's hard, because they feel like, oh, because you do this, you deserve to be treated like this.
Being a boy that was very feminine, had a soft voice, and people were like, oh, are you girl, boy? That's kind of how my whole life was. It was tough to the point where I had to, you know, leave school. It was a challenge for me to get up and like go on a train and like get to school. I was always late because I didn't like crowded areas. So if I always came too late, because it was easier for me to travel, less commotion in my way. And then when I got to school, it was like I missed like 2 periods. I ate in my principal's office because it was easier for me. Yeah, then I think about it, it's kind of like, that's sad. Compared to who I am now, I wouldn't dare have done that. Now I'm like, I'm eating where I want to eat, you know? I don't care if it was a straight guy there, I'll sit right next to him, eat his food too.
By the time, I would say like 27, 28, I would like to have already received my bachelor's degree. I would like to be working on my master's.
My road was kind of easy with just like a few bumps in it, but I could, you know, it made me who I am today.
So my goals would be to, when I get out of high school, because I'm in 11th grade now, I want to major in music performing. And I dance too, as you guys know here. In my backup, you know, if that don't work out, then I would like to go to college for like writing, because I always write poetry. So those is like my 3 main things: singing, dancing, and poetry.
Some goals that I have for myself, honestly, is to get into the field of social work and stuff like that, because I want to be there for for people that may have not been as fortunate as me to have people in their lives that are going to be there for them, that support them in everything that they do, and also just help and build my community.
My confidence? Oh wow. I think it's because, okay, I think when it gets to a point where you just getting bullied so much that you kind of either get weakened by it or get stronger from it. I hid, but it got to the point where I was mad at myself for hiding.
I think when a child is ready to come forward with their sexuality, then they'll tell you. Don't force that out of them, because I think it causes them even more.
As a person of authority, you're going to be dealing with people, all types of people, and you might just want to educate yourself on things to make the people you come in contact with on a day-to-day basis comfortable, and not be ignorant to the fact that these are human beings.
Sometimes we just want people to listen, you know. Just I feel like if you just open yourself up just to allow someone to vent, it could really help, because sometimes being a gay teenager it's hard enough, and then being a gay teenager that doesn't have anyone to talk to is even harder.
Just keep being open-minded, because people everywhere are so closed in nowadays. They feel so guarded. Or when anybody comes out, it's something that it's a next step up to feeling more comfortable within themselves. So with an open mind and comfort from somebody else, it makes that person feel so much better.
Because everybody has their story. Whether you're LGBT or not. But for LGBT people, a lot of people have personal stories behind them coming out. To me, coming out is basically a way of, self-acceptance. Either I want to hide who I am and try to be what everybody else want me to be and live a life that's not for me and live everybody else's dreams and goals. Or I could just, tell everybody, look, I'm gay, you accept me for how I am and who I am, and, that's when you just take ahead of your own life. And to me, coming out was like the first step. So, coming out is just, I would tell them coming out is just a way of, taking your future in your hands.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That if you call yourself a teacher or a principal and you're in that position with that much power, I feel like you should definitely not be negative about it. Or if you see that people or the kids or somebody they're being ridiculed for that or something, I think that they should address the situation, and they should take the necessary measures in making sure that child is okay, and just talk to them.
It's to be an active ally, I think sometimes when it comes, in my experience anyway, with coming out, I think teachers, they don't realize or remember that they have so much control over a classroom, more control than they might think. And in past situations, some things just could have been resolved or avoided had a teacher, just reiterated or I guess established that their classroom was a classroom where certain things wouldn't be tolerated.
The most important thing that I feel like a teacher or a principal can do to someone at a school is nurture them, because you might think this person has a family, or you might think they know someone, and they probably don't. And since a lot of us kids are in school about half the day, like, you're basically the family that I see every day. So like a principal or a teacher should really just nurture a student who comes out, or nurture a student who's getting picked on because of their sexuality. Talk to them, always have open arms for them, because a lot of the times these kids don't have open arms at home or on the street.
I talk to people when they see a boy and then he's a girl the next day. It was hard for the teachers to understand, well, why is this boy in a wig at this age? Why is his parents letting him do this? Why don't you ask the parents? Maybe the parents are willing to talk to you about their child But oh, by the way, my child is special. She considers herself as a female what she is. Please respect that. And if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm willing to talk about my child with you so you can help my child, because my child needs you as a teacher. So that's just how I feel, because that's why I want someone to talk to me.
My name is Matthew Agostini, and
Being gay rocks.
I know, I like interviews. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That was my life. I'm like, oh.
I'm